Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning to you both. How are you all?
Very good, ma'am.
Okay. I'm Usha Paulson, teaching English for classes 11 and 12. What are your names?
I'm Vidyashram from class 11 and my code is 1A.
Okay, what is your name?
And I'm Vikram Goyal from class 11A and my code is 1B.
Okay, so you are Rakshita from class 11 and your serial number is 1A, and you are Vikram Goyal from class 11 and your serial number is 1B. Now, Rakshita, tell me something about your school.
Well, I've been studying in this school from 6th grade and yeah, it's a great part of my life. I love being here, I love coming here. It's like my second home. I've got my second family here, my friends are there. I've learned so many things here and yeah, I'll keep this place in my memory forever.
Okay, so you enjoy your school life here.
Yes.
Okay, which is your favorite subject?
Biology and English.
Biology and English. That's good to hear. Okay, Vikram Goyal, tell me something about your hobbies.
My hobbies, I love music a lot. So I play guitar and drums.
Okay.
And I'm getting bored, so I just go and play them. And I even like dancing. And I love basketball.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So how do you manage your time?
My time, if after I finish studying, and if I have any free time left, then I go and do all these things.
Okay, maybe when you're learning a lot, you might even have a break by playing
Yes,
guitar.
exactly.
Oh, that's a good way to recreate yourself. Now we are going to the second stage of the program, where speaker A will be delivering the speech on her topic, and based on that, speaker B will question her first, and I'll question her later. Would you like to begin now?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So the topic I've chosen for today is elderly. Metaphorically speaking, the elders are like library and we are like the internet. No matter how precise our answers are, we will never be the vast ocean of wisdom and knowledge that they are. And every family is like a constellation, and the eldest person in that family, in that constellation, is one big part. They disappear from your life and the constellation is incomplete and your family is incomplete. Nobody wants an incomplete family because that means incomplete love. And love from family is the first thing you experience. It's the first feeling you are getting from when you're born. So, and today's youngsters, we are different from our previous generation, and because of that, yes, somewhere we do not respect our elders, and that is bad. Elders doesn't mean only your parents, it also means your grandparents. They need the most of the care and love at that particular time, and we don't give it to them when they need it the most. So that is that they feel bad because they have given you everything they had. Whatever they have learned from their experiences, they have taught you because you are their grandchildren and they want you to be more successful than their own sons and daughters. And yeah, we fail to respect them. We send them to old age homes. In a way, we are lessening the love we are getting ourselves. So we need to stop this because all they want is a bit of love. So they're not asking for all the time you have. They're just asking you to come to them, tell them what happened in the school, watch TV with them at least, if not talk with them, eat with them, talk with them. Just live your life and let them be a part of it. It might be a very small part, but let them be a part of it. And I genuinely love my grandparents and they mean the world to me. And yeah, I will love them as much as I can, till I can, and I want everybody else to do the same, because all they want is a hug and a kiss from us in return for all their efforts.
Yes, that's a good thing. Now, Vikram Goyal, do you like to ask any question?
Yes, these days all old people are sent to old age homes by their children when they grow up. So what do you have to say about that?
Well, as I said, it is wrong. You need love from them. They're your parents after all. They're your grandparents and all. And they don't feel right. They feel sad. They feel rejected. They are not a part of a family that they created. So it is bad, it is sad, and people should stop it. Unless and until they voluntarily go to the old age home, they shouldn't send them.
Okay. Now, why do you think the children want their parents to go to their old age home? When do you think that will be necessary for them to go?
At one point of time, it happens that they turn into the burden for their own children because they have their own, the parents, my parents have my responsibility, and my grandparents are again child again because they are old, and also they have too much responsibility, too much burden, so they pick their child over their parents. So they they avoid them, and yes, even the grandparent-grandchildren relationship isn't that great nowadays because of the generation gap. They find the elderly irritating and all. Yeah.
Okay, so they feel that in case if they are sent to the old age home, at least they can see their own people of their own age and they can share something. So maybe in case if they find a very good one which is really very well maintained by paying a little more amount than the ordinary one, do you think you don't mind sending, or do you think the people can send their parents to the old age home?
It is not only about sending them to the old age home. You can send them to the old age home. That is a problem. But again, if you give them some time, like weekends, if you go and spend with them, they might not feel as bad as they might when you just totally avoid contact.
Okay, that's a good one. Okay, now, Vidyam, do you like to start your speech on your topic?
Yes, I've chosen the topic inventors and invention, and I'm going to talk about what I feel is the most important invention of all time, and that is the wheel. Wheel has made a significant impact on our daily lives, but unfortunately it doesn't get the attention it deserves. People don't realize how important it is. In its initial stages, it has revolutionized mankind, because before wheel, the only means of transport was two legs and animals. But now there are many means of transport like cars, aeroplanes, trains. No one really knows who invented the wheel, but all we know is that it was invented in Central Europe in the 4th millennium BC. And people have been using wheels in the way even the inventors wouldn't have imagined. For example, it is used in machines as gears, and even it is used as turbine to generate electricity. Now, this is very important than wheel. Life without wheel is life without electricity. Everything that we use today is like we need electricity for that. So wheel is used in many other things. Even everything that is present in this room, furniture, all needs some wheel for the finishing and to carve them. So people have used them in many ways, and I can't wait to see how they'll be using it even further.
Okay, that's good. Now, Lakshita, would you like to ask him any questions?
Yes. So you talked about the use of wheels in turbines and production of electricity. Yes. Will you like to elaborate on that topic?
Yes. Okay, I'll explain how it's done. Dams. Mm-hmm. So in dams, there's a turbine placed beneath the dam in the bottom part, and when water is let out, the force of the water makes the turbine to rotate. Now this turbine is connected to dynamo. Now dynamo is a machine that converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. So when the turbine starts rotating, electricity is generated. This is how it's done.
Okay. Now electricity is a big boon of all the human beings.
Yes.
Without electricity, we can't even imagine how the life is going to be. Now, how do you think we can save electricity?
We can, there are many small areas where people are just careless about, they leave the fans,
yeah,
and AC is also some rich people. They don't care about, they have money to pay, but still it's not about how much money they have. It's about the electricity left in our country, and many other ways. People can use LED bulbs or CFL bulbs instead of the other old bulbs, which consumes only 50% of the energy. And even these days, companies are providing appliances of less energy, which consumes less energy. It is a bit expensive, but in long term that will end up to be cheaper.
Yeah. In Western countries, they have 110 voltage. Here in India, we have 220. So half of the amount what we are using for all these years is enough for the same impact as what they are using in the West. So I think nowadays they are changing the line from 220 to 110. That work is going on for a few years. So very soon maybe we can use two instruments at the same time by the same energy what we have been using now. So in case if that comes, maybe less consumption of electricity, but more usage of the apparatus and all the electronic equipment will be there, I think. So that will be a big improvement what we can do to save the energy what the people are using. Okay, now we are going to the next stage where I'll be giving you a problem. You both have to discuss about it and find a solution. The problem is your food in your school canteen is unhygienic. Discuss with your partner what problems this might cause. What can be done to improve the quality of food served?
So firstly, the school management should definitely look at the problem.
We must the problem that may be caused. What is the problem?
Obviously bad health, food poisoning, you will fall sick.
And what can be done to improve?
They should definitely change their caterers.
Let's maybe change or tell them to improve. If they're not improving, we can go.
Yeah. We should but now it's the students' health, so I don't think they should restrict anymore.
Okay. Found any solution?
Yes. The problems that might be caused food poisoning, and generally it is bad for health.
And to improve the quality of food service, they can either change their caterer or they can give them a chance, and then even if then the food continues to be unhygienic, then they will obviously have to change, and whatever is done, it should be done quick in a short span of time because it's after all the health of the student.
Yes, that's good. Now, Vikram, would you like to add any more points?
First, it should be brought to the notice of the school management.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know if they know this already. And even if they want, they can increase the price to.
Okay.
We must not sacrifice on our health.
Okay.
Just because that's it.
Okay, so the school management has to really take this seriously so that the children will not be affected by the unhygienic condition of the canteen. Okay, now do you think the motto of self-help will help in any way?
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Self-help, no, whatever comes to our life, we who are attracting it. So nowadays people think it's the society that influences us, and it's because of other people that decides our life, but we create our own life. So helping ourselves is the only way.
Yes. Okay, so maybe we can call the canteen managers and tell them that it's really very serious, and we have to set an example by bringing only the clean food, and by looking at it, maybe they also will provide only the clean food in a hygienic plate and the spoons what they use. Okay, that's good. Now we have come to the end of the program. Nice talking to you, children. Thank you.
Thank you.